In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to increase your long form RPM. And this is based off of my experience of not one, not two, not three. Okay, fine. Three monetized YouTube long form channels that I actually run. Here they are, by the way, in case you want to subscribe. But yeah, in this video, we're going to start by understanding how YouTube long form monetization actually works, how we can use our understanding of that to increase our RPM, and then a couple bonus tips, including some unethical ones, on how you can actually increase your YouTube long form RPM. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, to start with some financial transparency, since that's one of my core values, we can start by looking at my channel and looking at how much this actually makes per 1,000 views on long form. So if I go to revenue in the past 365 days, you can see that I make $3.87 per 1,000 views that my YouTube channel gets. And the way that YouTube Shorts RPM works is actually insanely complicated. And if you've ever ran ads before on YouTube like I have, you can understand exactly why this gets so complicated so quickly. And it's because when you're running certain ads on YouTube, you can literally choose specific placements. So if I really wanted to show ads in front of a very specific video, I could literally go to my channel, take this exact video that I wanted my ad to show up right in front of, enter this video, select it, and I would be able to choose for my ad to go directly in front of just this video that was posted by me 5 days ago as of recording this video. This means that how much money you make per 1,000 views could actually vary really drastically depending on which advertisers are trying to specifically get in front of your video. So if you think about this huge algorithm and system of different advertisers competing to get in front of different niches and different audiences and different videos and different content creators, again, I could target a placement on a specific YouTube channel. So if I looked up MoneyMine, this is me right here with 26,000 subscribers. I could literally target advertisers just in front of this content creator right here and remove my specific video on Facebook. And now it's just showing ads in front of me. So the more advertisers that are trying to compete to pay to get in front of your videos will change how much money you make per 1,000 views. And again, it's a hugely complicated algorithm of tons of advertisers and tons of viewers and Google or YouTube ads trying to optimize between all of these different factors at play, which equates to how much money you make per 1,000 views. Now, within that, we still do know how it works in general, but just understand that things can fluctuate very rapidly and very drastically depending on how the environment changes with advertisers trying to run ads and whose videos they're trying to run ads on. But broadly, how it works is once YouTube figures out how much advertisers spent to be in front of your video, they charge advertisers a certain amount of money per 1,000 views in front of your specific content, and you get basically 55% of whatever that number is. Again, with that being said, there are a bunch of things that we know generally increase how much money you make per 1,000 views. So I want to go through that on a factor by factor basis to show you the best things you can do. The first thing is age. Typically, you'll make more money if you're targeting people who are older because older people have more money, and advertisers are usually willing to pay more to get in front of people who are older because they have more money. So the older you are, the better. The second thing that matters a lot is niche. If you're making videos about random stuff that doesn't have any particular niche, you might make around $2 per 1,000 views. But if you make videos about personal finance, you'll probably get around $10 to $20 per 1,000 views. And if you make videos about private jets or yachts, you might make close to $100 per 1,000 views. And that's simply because a private jet company is willing to spend so much money to compete to get one more client for their private jet company. So they're willing to pay up to $100 per 1,000 views to get in front of this customer because they know if they can get one customer, they can make a lot of money from it. So I've heard of RPMs from $30 to $100, which is absolutely insane. Another thing that can affect your ad revenue a lot, and here's a real takeaway you guys can do, because presumably you're not going to completely switch your niche, is video length. Now, a lot of people talk about mid-roll ads, which I'm actually going to show you guys how that works right now. But once your video is over 8 minutes long, you are now able to run more than one ad during your video, whereas if it's under 1 minute long, your video will only be able to run one ad, which is the ad before your video plays. Now, if I look at one of the videos here on my juggling channel that's over 8 minutes long, you can see if I go to monetization, you can see it actually lets me manage my ad slots and manage when the mid-rolls are going to play during the video. Now, YouTube actually creates automatic slots, but I can insert as many ads as I want. So I could just go through this video and insert more and more ad slots, which you might think would just be the best thing thing because then it'll show more ads, but it actually doesn't work that way. An ad slot just means that an ad can play there, but it doesn't mean it necessarily will. YouTube determines whether it's going to show a user an ad based on the user's actual behavior. So they look at, for example, does this person typically watch videos, or do they typically leave the app if we play an ad? And they try to optimize how many ads they should show based on the ad slots that are actually given. And again, typically YouTube actually does a decent job at this, so it's not really like you placing your own ad slots seems to affect anything. I tested this and I wasn't able to find a meaningful difference. So yeah, all in all, it can be really, really random. I've actually heard, for example, that if you post videos in the niche of teaching people how to learn English as a second language, apparently the RPMs there are just absolutely insane. And it's because a lot of advertisers really wanted to target people who were learning English because they could sell a course to those people for a lot of money. So there's a lot of really weird instances on YouTube where you can make a lot more money than you thought from just the weirdness of the advertisers at that time. But yeah, all in all, if you wanted to maximize your YouTube ad revenue, you would target people who advertisers are willing to spend as much money as possible. Think older people who have a lot of money to spend in a highly targeted, high ticket niche where your videos are long enough that you can play multiple ads and increase your RPM by 3 to 5x by just making your video 3 to 5 times longer and having multiple mid-roll ads. And I'm about to show you some debatably unethical hacks you can use to actually increase your RPM even further. But quickly, you may already upload shorts, so I wanted to show you a way you can make a bunch more money from the shorts that you upload as well. It's with a tool